Welcome back, everybody.
Hey guys.
Hey, you actually came in on cue. We are talking about Ebichu,
Hey guys.
the housekeeping hamster.
Hey guys.
Ah, shit, he's stuck on repeat. Abort mission! Abort mission! Um, so, alright, I know what your answer is going to be. Do you recommend it? Because we got to start off with recommendations, because if you recommend
Nope.
it... What?
Nope.
just nope.
The show was god awful.
Yeah,
Like it's like okay. So it was just bad. Like it's one of those things where you mentioned to me it's like yeah, I tried getting past the animation style. I did cuz it's dumb, it's bad, it's not good.
No, it is. It is. The animation style is awful.
It this looks like some okay. This looks like a sophomore high school kids like okay, correction. It looks like some sophomore weeb high school kid like their notebook of them trying to create an anime.
Wow, vicious.
Like that's how bad this looked to me.
Oh, okay,
But okay, you explained to me why. Like I said, I tried getting past it.
okay. Well, what I would say is, I'd say watch the first 3 minutes of the first episode. If you get past the first 3 minutes of the first episode, you might get there.
Well, you told me that it was like even so it was kind of funny.
It gets there. It gets there. It's
Yeah.
it's one of those. I had the weirdest time because this is one of the few shows where I did like a full 180 when I when I was watching it, like halfway through, I did a full 180.
Yeah. See, the thing is you explained to me what your 180 was, but I felt that from the beginning. I hated the hamster. I hated the boyfriend. I wasn't a big fan of the girl because it's just like, really? You're getting that mad at a hamster.
Well, like that's kind of the thing is like I didn't mind the hamster because I'm all like, oh, it's like a little, like it doesn't know any better. It's a stupid hamster, right? But then you kind of feel bad because it's all like it's trying to do something and then it just gets shut down because it doesn't know what it's doing, right?
No, and it's very cringy.
It is cringy. It is cringy. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. I felt bad for the hamster at the beginning, but like halfway through, you realize that no, fuck that hamster. These guys are like it went a full 180 from like, oh yeah, no, like the owner's a dick, and like this hamster is just kind of it's an idiot, but like kind of feel for it, but like
No,
then
I
like
felt like I felt like she was just a complete and total useless. Basically, it would have made a
damn.
good. It would have made the show 10 times better if she just decided to skin it and eat it.
Yeah, but there would have been no action.
It would have been better than anything that I watched.
Did you get to the guy?
I watched like so it's split into like 11, 12-minute episodes.
Yeah. It's
I got through episode 4. I didn't smile or laugh once.
it's pretty rough.
Like I was waiting at least for a small bit of humor. There was none. What finally ended it for me was the end of episode 4 when I'm guessing he's like a friend of the boyfriend or something. Sees Ebichu. It's a human.
Oh yeah.
Paul
Dude, I thought that was
somehow gets a
hilarious.
crush,
The guy
and then
like goes up to
he's
his girlfriend like with with a hamster suit.
I
It's like,
didn't
could you
get
wear
that
this?
far. I didn't get that
Oh,
far.
you
I got
didn't?
I got to the end of that episode where he was first introduced. That was brought up as a point where he starts having sex with his actual girlfriend, and starts thinking about the hamster, and she says that he's more turned on than normal.
Dude, that whole thing gets so weird.
That's what killed it for me. I'm like, that I'm not even going anywhere near the show anymore.
I'm not okay. Do you know why hold on? Do you want to know why the show was made?
It was designed to be canceled.
It was. It was 100% designed to test the boundaries on what could actually be put on the air in Japan.
Which Japan airs a lot of strange shit.
Yes. And it turns out that I don't think it actually fully got canceled. I think they ended up giving up on it before it got canceled. But
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know. I thought it was interesting. It brought up some like interesting points, I guess.
It was different. It was nice that there's one little fact of that was kind of nice is like if you're an avid like anime watcher and stuff like that, and you don't know a lot about like Japanese culture, a lot of like the inner jokes are ruined on you.
That is true.
And also some littler things like a lot of people just accept it as like, oh, that's the way that they talk to each other. Episode 3 is like the way you showed me was, pardon me, sorry about that. The way that you showed it to me was they did it where they combined the video combined like 2 episodes into one like 20-minute long video. But before then, before each episode, they pretty much have like an information thing where they explain some of the inner jokes, like the Japanese humor behind some of the jokes.
Yeah, like
Because, by the way, nothing makes a joke funnier than one that you have to explain.
That is true, but like it's one of those things that
I mean, granted, it was nice. Like one thing that I always got confused about, but like I always forget to look it up afterwards because I'm just generally when I actually care enough, like I just end up watching the next episode. Was the way Japanese culture titles people using like san, chan, sama.
yeah,
Kun.
the ones I gave you, didn't they go over that?
Yes, they explained like pretty much the most basic use and like a good way of like knowing which one to use.
Yeah,
And like I was reading that, I'm like, okay, some of these I actually did not know.
well, like what was it? What was the joke was was it chestnuts and is chestnuts and something?
Oh God, I don't remember. I know it was from one of the earlier episodes.
Yeah, but it was.
I think it was like chestnuts and like maybe I think it was like vagina or pussy or something like that.
No, it was chestnuts and something, but if you combine the 2 words in Japanese, it's for female genitalia.
Yeah.
Which, again, it's one of those things. It's all like, huh, that's interesting. It's not, like if you don't have the context that that's what it is, it just goes right over people's heads. But if nothing else, it's
It's
informative.
amazing. Yeah, it's amazing how like within the Japanese culture, just a very small change to the kanji will completely change the meaning of stuff.
Oh yeah, it's I don't know. I thought it was interesting, and I did find some of the humor like pretty good, only because I know people that are just fucking weird. But and besides, like actually someone beating up a hamster, like the picture I have right now is just the hamster like on the ground and just a puddle of blood.
just dead.
Yeah,
Dead
pretty
to the
much.
world.
Well, it was one of those things that was like, it's abrupt. Right?
Yeah.
Like, it's something happens, there's a joke, and then all of a sudden just back to earth as the hamster gets decked, or like
Basically bitch slapped and beaten the hell out of.
yeah.
Because it's fucking stupid.
Well, like some of the more interesting stuff was actually I thought in between the girl and her boyfriend, right? Like explaining explaining him being like cheating and like kind of like relationships in Japan. I thought it was, you know what I liked about it is that it was very, like, the way it was formatted was informative, right? Like, not necessarily the show itself being informative, but the way it was formatted with the 2-episode whatever and the explanations.
Yeah.
For like,
no, I'll give it that. It was pretty like the way it was formatted was kind of nice.
but
Like I liked it how it was, just like the 2 little half episodes.
chipmunks and chestnuts, that's what it was.
Okay.
Chestnuts and chipmunks, and then those combined. That's what it was. I remember now. But yeah, no, I thought that, I don't know. It's one of those that you either get behind it or you really don't. Like,
And in this case for me, I really don't. It's like I don't hate you for giving this to me, like you thought I was going to.
oh, okay.
It's just one of those things where it was just bad.
It's, well, the thing is, they didn't want to invest in it because they wanted to get banned.
I know, but like
it was bad.
it could have been, they could have made the jokes funny.
To be fair, in all honesty, to be fair, we needed to watch a bad show. Like,
it was coming. It
was due.
I knew it. I know, and like just the fact that you gave it to me.
I know. I had to give you something. I'm sorry. I have. I'll make it up to you. How about that? I'll make it up to you next week. Not next week, but the week after.
Oh yeah, because next week's my suggestion.
Yeah. I'll make it up to you, dude. I got you, man.
See, and I actually have one of my, like, a good show lined up for you.
Oh,
for next week.
I got a really good show. Don't worry about it. So,
okay.
I'll make up for it.
Okay. But yeah. So we went over. I'm pretty sure we kind of just went over characters. I hate them all.
Yeah. I mean, it really doesn't go far beyond that, in all honesty.
I think one of the worst things about the show to me was they didn't do anything.
It is very stagnant.
Like, it's literally like one little instance, then something completely different.
Yeah, it's again. I'll put that under the it's abrupt. Like,
yeah. I started getting like really cringy at like every little thing in the show when the hamster follows the woman to her work because the hamster noticed she was wearing all of her favorite clothing, sees one of her coworkers kind of flirting with her, and then literally just starts spilling all of her personal information.
Oh, dude, did you get the one like, it was like the best visual joke of all time. It was the one where the hamster's on the phone. Like, the hamster answered the phone, and it's like asking like all sorts of like awful questions, like perverted
Very
questions.
Perverted, yeah.
And like, I don't know if you got to it, but like at some point he's like, "Oh, that's why I'm getting all of those weird calls," and like decks the hamster again. But
I think that was actually within the first like episode or so.
That one was? I don't know
Like
if it went full circle.
that or the hamster answers like the phone a certain way, and
Yeah.
then she catches it. She's like, so that's why so many weirdos have been calling me.
Well, like the first time I know what happens, the phone actually has like a teardrop, like everything Ebichu says is just like awfully and just horribly perverted, and the person on the phone is like, uh, uh, and then there's just a single teardrop. that's the end of the joke. Like it was just like, oh my god.
Yeah, because I know one of the questions the dude on the phone asks is like, "What are you wearing?" I think that was like the first thing, and Ebichu, being a hamster, is like, "Nothing."
Yeah, he's just like, what? Uh, what are you doing right now? Like, it was just like all sorts of like creepy, just, ugh.
Yeah, like like a pervert would do.
Exactly, but the fact of but the fact of it's a hamster and it's going right over the hamster's head.
Yeah, because it's a hamster.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting that nobody finds it weird that a hamster's talking.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just part of the world because at
Because
one point
you don't
she threatens getting a new hamster.
she does that like every single episode. Like a lot of these episodes just felt really samey.
Yeah, it gets repetitive.
But I think I said my piece on this matter.
Yeah, no.
I don't want this episode of our show going too long with this like abomination.
Wow.
Yeah,
Alright.
I did not like this even in the slightest.
Yeah,
Like
no.
I said, within the episode I watched, I didn't laugh or smile once.
Yeah, I could see that. It's such a fringe, like weird something. The reason why I said it is because it was on like I've had it on the back burner forever on shit that just needs to go away.
No, you had it on the list of like what was it? It was like
Was it like verse Greg?
yeah, that's what you said. You labeled it as, and that category as, and it was the only one in that category.
Yeah, it was one of those. It's just like it's just bad. It's just bad. It's bad, and now we gotta feel bad, and we're stuck with this now. Congrats.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Okay,
moving on.
moving on. What do you want to give me for next week?
All right. So next week, I'm kind of gonna do what I did for my last suggestion. I'm gonna go with a cartoon this time, but I'm gonna go with one that's it's like, believe it or not, it was released relatively soonish. Soonish meaning within the last like within like the after a lot of good cartoons have died.
Okay.
And believe it or not, it started on Disney.
You are not
And then
giving me very much hope here.
I know it was a good Disney cartoon.
I'm not drunk enough.
I know.
Okay.
I am going to give you the awesome series known as Gravity Falls.
Why is gravity falling?
You'll find out.
I don't know if that's redundancy or if it's because like now we're just in awkward silence mode. Like
No, it's a good series. It's honestly one of my like more favorite cartoons.
all right. So next week, Gravity Falls. It is. Anything? Any last words?
No. I'm never getting a hamster ever.
Fuck that hamster.